Hello students, welcome back to the Study Brains. In my last video, I taught about the multiplication of integers. In this video, I am going to tell you about the properties of multiplication of integers. So let's start. Whenever we multiply two integers, the product is always an integer. So integers are said to be closed under multiplication. Please note I said integers are closed under multiplication. It means we never get a number which is not an integer whenever we multiply two integers. The product of two integers is always an integer. So integers are closed under multiplication. Secondly, multiplication of integers is commutative. Commutative means it makes no difference if we change the order of the integers which we are multiplying. For example, if I multiply plus 3 with minus 2, the product that I get is minus 6. Now, if I change the order of the above numbers, say minus 2 I write first place and 3 at the second place, again I get minus 6. So, it makes no difference if we change the order of the integers. So, integers are commutative. So, multiplication of integers is commutative. The next property is whenever we multiply an integer, no matter it is a positive integer or a negative integer by 0, the product is always 0. That is, say there is an integer plus a. If I multiply it with 0, I get 0. If I put a negative sign before the same integer and again multiply it with 0, the product is again 0. Next, 1 is the multiplicative identity for integers. Whenever we multiply any integer with 1, we get the same integer. And now I am discussing about the associativity for multiplication. Associativity for multiplication means grouping of integers while multiplying more than two integers. The product of more than three integers does not depend upon the grouping of integers, and this is called the associative property for multiplication of integers. For example, we have three integers plus 7, minus 6 and again plus 4. For example, we have to multiply these three given integers. So we may do the multiplication in two or more than two ways. For example, if I do the grouping like this, multiplying 7 with minus 6 firstly, and the product that we get is to be multiplied by the third given integer plus 4. We get minus 42 when we multiply 7 with minus 6, and multiplying it further with plus 4 gives us minus 168. This is one way in which we multiplied the given integers. There is another way also. It can be done like this also. If I multiply minus 6 with plus 4 firstly, and the product that we get on multiplication of minus 6 with plus 4, the product is again to be multiplied with minus 7 with plus 7. So minus 24 into 7 again gives us minus 168. So multiplication of integers which are more than 3 or which are more than 2 in numbers does not depend upon the grouping of integers. So this is called what we say associative property for multiplication of integers. So this is all for today. Rest of the property in my next video.